Hey guys, welcome back. I'm here with empties for the week. Now, this week I focused on Sassy Girl Aroma and I just don't have a lot of stuff. I have, a lot of brittles from Sassy Girl Aroma. I have a lot of loaves. And so my house is pretty small. To go through a brittle takes me 4 times of like separate melting instances to get through a brittle. And there are times where I feel like I'm probably using more wax than I should. So I probably should cut back on that a little bit. But yeah, so I just don't have as much empties and much stuff to share because I'm not going through stuff as fast. But I have like a good handful of bags here, a sample, and then a couple of loaves of things that I started just kind of working through. 99% of this is Sassy Girl Aroma, but I do have a couple of other items as well that I melted throughout the week. I am really enjoying doing like a theme in November. So once December comes, I'll get into like my Christmas and winter melts and I will take a break from doing themes. But at the moment, I'm really enjoying this. So I was trying to think about what I'm going to do for next week because, I've got 1 week left, and then the week of Thanksgiving, I'll do my Thanksgiving themed wax, and then we'll have like 1 more week after that. Unless at that point I feel like getting into Christmas stuff, which could be possible. So I was going back and forth, but next week I decided to do an ocean beach themed week. So I'm going to pick out the salty sea air, all like the beachy oceany scents, and see what I can melt through. Totally doesn't make sense for this time of year, but the ocean is my happy place and it makes me happy. And so I'm going to try to emulate the beach in my home for this next coming week. But that's not what we did this week. This week we focused on Sassy Girl Aroma. So let's start with the things that I didn't finish because there's a lot less of those. The one item that is not Sassy Girl Aroma, I dug into the Melted Mousse Key Lime Pie. I have 2 loaves of this. This is one of my favorite scents ever. I have pulled, and I'm going to do a video on my top 10 favorite scents at this particular moment. If you ask me in 6 months, or if you asked me 6 months ago, you might have gotten a different top 10. But at this moment, what are like my best of the best, my favorite scents? So I have all of those scents planned out already. I just need to find the time to do that video, but this is in there. So I love this scent. This is so good. She has the best key lime pie because it's just fruity and fresh, and it's not that astringent, like medicinal astringent key lime. I love this. It performs so well. It's creamy. Like I said, I have 2 loaves of this, and this was poured in March of 2022, and so I need to start working on them, but she does not pour this scent really ever. And I know that she has like oil, like supplier issues for getting this oil. And so I'm going to hoard as much as I can of my 2 loaves, but occasionally I do need to bust one of these out and melt them. If you ever get your hands on the Melted Mousse's Key Lime Pie, if you get the opportunity, I would recommend it because I guarantee you if you don't like it, somebody will buy it from you on a D-Stash group. It is the best. Okay. And then Sassy Girl Aroma things that I melted but did not finish. I worked through a little bit, or a lot, about half of my loaf of At the North Pole. This is such a beautiful peppermint, and I'm not like a peppermint person per se, but this is like a very creamy peppermint. So it's sweet peppermint sticks with a creamy, rich vanilla, and that's exactly what it is. This is so good. This makes the air in the room feel cold. Oh, I love that feeling. It's so like cozy to me. It's such like a winter kind of vibe. I love it. This is so good. So honestly, I'll probably finish this loaf in December and then I'll be out of At the North Pole. So hopefully she pours this again soon. But this is one of those scents that I'm like, I don't need to try any other peppermint scents really because this one is just the best and nothing's gonna beat it in my opinion. So got through about half of that loaf. And then this might be my favorite Sassy Girl Aroma scent. That's a hard a hard thing to say, but I love this one. I melted quite a bit of my, one of my loaves. I have many of Christmas at Santa's. This is pepperberry wreath, sugar cookies, and marshmallow fireside. I first ordered this when Charity was talking about it last year and how much she loved it. And this is not a scent I ever would have probably purchased from the notes, because that pepperberry wreath, even now, I don't know how I would describe it. It's a little bit intimidating to me. And so I don't think I would have gotten this on my own accord, but she raved about it and raved about it. And you guys, did I buy a loaf, or I bought, yeah, I think I've only ever had loaves in Christmas at Santa's, actually, now that I think about it. And I fell in love. And so she offered it, I remember, like 4 or 5 times, like in subsequent pre-orders after that. And I bought loaves like every time. I adore this. I never want to be without it. It's not a scent that I'm using in like the spring and summer, but the fall and winter, this is a staple, and it is beautiful. This is so good. It's such a good performer too. It lasts 24 hours in my warmers. If you've never tried Christmas at Santa's, please do yourself a favor and try it. Okay, those are all the things I did not finish. I melted one sample, and this actually came, the label came off, but this was Teddy B's Waffle Bomb. I got this in like the last pre-order or ready to ship or something. And I didn't really care for this. I have found that I don't love Teddy B's bakery. I like as much. I prefer her other scent notes, like her Beach Nights and her Palo and some of her sweeter scents. I think she does those so well. And for whatever reason, bakery to me, it's just okay. I don't know. This wasn't my favorite, and so I wouldn't pick this one up. Okay, and then are all these Sassy Girl? Let's make sure. No, okay. One bag that's not Sassy Girl I finished from Rose Girls Level Up. This is a blackberry, coastal kale, satsuma, and raindrops. This is actually melting in throughout my entire house right now. This is such a strong scent. I mean, anytime you get satsuma in there, like, it's gonna be a powerhouse. This is such a beautiful blend. I don't think I need to get it again because it's one that I'm glad that I tried, but I can't say that satsuma is my absolute favorite ever. But people would love this. Like, if you like satsuma, her blackberry is really nice. Coastal Kale is obviously a winner. And I don't know if raindrops is the same as her rain oil or not, but this one is really, really nice. And I think people would really enjoy it. I just think it wasn't an absolute favorite of mine, so I probably wouldn't pick it up. But if you want a super strong, like, fruity, fresh scent, you guys, you will smell this as you enter your neighborhood. It is so strong. And I got this, looks like in January of this year, and it has lost no power at all. It is incredibly strong. Okay, let's run through my Sassy Girl Aroma empties here. Let's see, I finished a loaf. This is in strawberry filled Twinkies. This is sweet strawberry jam with Twinkies and vanilla cream. I know that this is one of Charity's favorites, or at least used to be. I liked this. I enjoyed it. It was a very beautiful strawberry bakery scent, but I can't say that it was like my favorite ever. And so because of that, I'm just not going to get it again. I have so many wax that I like. I want to have wax that I love, you know, and so this one was really nice, but I didn't love it. Now I will say, let this cure longer than you think. It's one of those scents, in my opinion, that needs a longer cure time. And then the first day that I put this in my warmer, this was like 2 hours in, I got zero throw. I mean, truly nothing, could not smell a single thing. And then it started coming to life. And then it was so strong. So give it a few extra minutes, be patient with it, give it some extra cure time. But this one was really good. Okay, and then for brittles, I finished red zucchinis. This is cherries, marshmallow, zucchini, and vanilla waffle cone. This was like zucchini bread and cherry. Cherry's not my favorite, so it was like a good cherry zucchini scent, but not something I think I need to get again. Mr. Sandman, I semi got this for the name because it reminds me of Halloween movies. It's a long story, but so I kind of was drawn to it for the name. But the notes are lavender, chamomile, sweet lavender, and shaving cream. And it's a fairly light scent, but I really loved the shaving cream in this. That is, in my opinion, the strongest note. And then you get kind of like the lavender and some of the other scents, but this one was really nice. I think I would get this again. Lavender cookies. This is one I definitely wanted to try to use because, as you can see, I purchased it last December, and so it was coming up on a year old, and I had not touched it. This is lavender, vanilla, marshmallow, and sugar cookies. This lavender wasn't my favorite. This is more of an herbal lavender, but the sugar cookie was so nice, and the vanilla, like all of those creamy vanilla bakery scents really stood out. And so this one was good. If you like lavender and you like like a vanilla bakery, that one was beautiful. And then the last one, my last empties for the week is Orca Island. And Orca Island is one of her Beach Nights blends. Blackberry, toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, s'mores, and birthday. Sassy Girl Aroma, Julie, she has the best beach nights ever. Like, nobody can top it in my opinion. And so I guess this is a mixture of beach nights with blackberry, I guess is the added one. I loved this. I thought it was great. My favorite beach night blend is her Oath. So I think I like Oath better than this, but I do really like this one because, like I said, her blackberry was so good. So I would get this again for sure. But that's it for empties this week. Like I said, kind of short and sweet just because of the nature of what I was melting. But I'm glad I was able to get through a few things and melt, you know, a favorite like key lime pie, and I had a good melting week. But that's it for this week. Like I said, next week I'm going to do like an ocean beach theme. So stay tuned for the empties on that. If I get the energy and the time, I will film a melting basket, but we'll see how that goes. I'm not going to make any promises there. I seem to not be very good at making melting basket videos, so we'll see. But I really hope you guys enjoyed. What was your favorite melt of the week? Mine probably was Melted Moose's key lime pie, but if I'm gonna pick on vendor for Sassy Girl Aroma week, it would be Christmas at Santa's because this is just the best scent ever. So what was your best day of this week? I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in my next one. Bye.